To fully understand how to make roofs, let's start with the basic one before the complex ones. The idea is to divide the top plane into equal parts so that water can fall adequately. And since roofs are normally drawn at a top view, which is normally 90 degrees, so to draw roofs effectively, you can use an angle at half of 90, which is 45. So select line, click on this endpoint, and then make sure you are using polar tracking. Just click on it, make sure it is highlighted blue. Click the arrow beside it and select increment of 45 degrees. Select it, and then you will see at 45 degrees they will meet to the endpoint. I will just click that and then press enter. Select line, click on this endpoint. You can see at 45 they will meet. Now this is okay, but when the building decided to not be a square, instead be a rectangle, then that's a different case. If you select line and you click on an endpoint, you point to 45 degrees, you will see it stop there. If you even try to snap it here, press enter, select line, click on here and click on here and then press enter. It will be as tall as the pyramids. Let's understand this. Let's see them in elevation to understand them further. Select line. Normally they are drawn at 30 degrees in elevation views. Click on the drop down and select the third one, which is increment of 30 degrees. Just click it. Click on this endpoint. Make sure you're on the 30 degrees track. Click, press enter. Press enter again to repeat the line command. Click here, point to this direction. Make sure it shows 150, which is 30 degrees from here. So just click. We just want the intersection. You can select trim and trim those portions. Now press the escape key. Now if I select line and try to do the same for this one, at the angle of 30 degrees, I click here, press enter again to repeat the line. Here at 150 degrees as well, click and then press enter, select trim, I trim those portions and then press the enter key. Now the key reason is just to make a waterfall and not to build a pyramid. Just look at in proportion to this. If I select line and click, all this way at the top will be a waste of money if you change the degrees at which you draw them. Hence why we have a ridge line. So simply select this and delete them. What you do instead is you just make two if-end mates and watch the rest of the magic. Select line, click once, make sure you are come down here and click, take it back to 45 degrees, point to a direction and just click, press enter. Press enter again to repeat the line command, click once, point to this direction and click. Now do the same for here, but since this is cut, we can easily copy this here without any hassle. Click once, point to this direction and click to select everything. Select mirror, click on this midpoint, point downward. If you didn't see that midpoint, make sure your snap is turned on. Click the arrow beside it and make sure these two are checked, the endpoint and the midpoint. We will use them extensively in this tutorial. Click away. Now point downward and click erase, select no. Now what we do here is you can select fillet, select radius and type 0. Now select the multiple option, select this line and this line, this one and this one. Now press the escape key. If you select line, click here and click here as well, press enter. Now you are saving cost and it looks even more beautiful. The idea, as I say in the beginning, is to divide the space into two equal parts. If you click on the measure tool and look at the distance, it will be 300. Here as well, it will be 300. Press the escape key. But even a bigger problem arises when the building decided not to be rectangle. Instead, it becomes an irregular shape. And it's so much fun to draw. Now, if you have something like this, don't panic. All you are concerned is to first create your hip end. Just select line. All you need is to make two. If I click here, point to this direction at 45 degrees and click, press enter. If I like, that's the only line I will need. I will just select it, select mirror, click on this midpoint, point up, make sure you are on the green vector, and then click erase, select no. And then what you do is you select this line, select copy, click on this endpoint, copy one here, and copy another one here. Press the escape key. Now select it again, select copy again, and this time pick here as the base point, and copy one here, and then press the escape key. Now if you select this one, select copy, select here as the base point, drop one here, drop another one here. You can't drop this one here, you have to press escape, select copy again, select the line, press enter, and pick here as the base point. That way you can copy it here, zoom in, make sure you click on the endpoint, and here as well, and then press the escape key. And now you can use fillet, which gives a perfect intersection of lines. Select fillet, make sure the radius is 0, if not you will get an arc. Type 0, press enter, select the multiple option, select this line and this line, this one and this one, just the hip end we are concerned here, and then select this line and this line, this one and this one, and then press the escape key. Now all you have to do is just select line, you start with where you are sure, click on this endpoint to this endpoint, and then press enter. Select line again, click once, you can let it pass, click, press enter again to repeat the line command, click once, point to this direction and click, and then press enter. And now zoom in. This is where most people get it wrong. Just select the fillet, we know our radius is 0, select this line and this line, and then you will get this. If I press Ctrl Z, if you even select this line and this line, you can see it won't make much sense. So press Ctrl Z, select fillet, select this line, and then you will get this. You can zoom in a little. You can turn off the grid if it is disturbing you. Click on here and they will be gone. They are just visual aids. Now select the fillet again, select this line and this line, you will get a nice intersection. If you do anything correctly, if you select line, you click on the last point, it will be exactly at 45 degrees. I hope mine is. If it is not, I'm a bit embarrassed. Now you can see it perfectly is at 45 degrees. I'll just click on that endpoint and then press enter. Now you can draw any roof you want. This is hip roof at a beginner level. You can take it further to customize it. Maybe if you want a gable end, I'll make a copy of this. Select copy, pick a point, move this way and click, press the escape key. All you do if you want a gable end is select the hip end lines and press the delete key on your keyboard, and then beside trim, click on this arrow, select extend and click on this line. You will get this nice gable end. And then if you want to save the drawing, just come here and click on save and type roof, something like that, and then click on save, so you can come back to it later and keep practicing. Make sure to save again, click the subscribe and click on close.